Okay, Jets fans, we are here. As Robert Saleh said, this is without question the worst part of football, and I couldn't agree more. Every year it seems that my heart gets broken just a little bit. This year might be a little bit more than usual because the cuts have begun, and there's a whole bunch on the list, most of which were guys I was really pulling for to make the roster. We still have practice squad hope. Don't forget that 16 guys are going to be able to be placed on our practice squad should they clear waivers. But let's get into a couple of the cuts so far. We're about a third of the way through, I'd say, and it's ugly. It's ugly. So we started last night with one of the people that I was all of a sudden kind of rooting for a little bit, and that was quarterback Josh Johnson. There was a lot of people thinking that maybe because Nick Mullins was cut, we were going to do the old flip-flopperoo. That didn't work. Mullins is going to the Browns practice squad, and it looks like Mike White has secured the number 2 position on our quarterback depth chart. I don't know if they're going to keep 3 or not. Like I said, I still think James Morgan is probably going to end up on the practice squad, but that remains to be seen. Another one, our last preseason game stars, they're just going to be trimmed. Josh Adams, like many of us thought, is unfortunately going to hit the open market. Sad because, look, a lot of fans like him, and for good reason, but he is cut. We also have another one we were kind of rooting for, and I thought had a stellar camp. Mr. Vincent Smith, the wide receiver. It looks like Berrios, like a lot of people were saying, it was kind of between Vincent Smith and Berrios for the bottom end of the wide receiver room. And it looks like Berrios, at least for now, has beaten Vincent Smith. Might be Jeff Smith, we don't know, and it could still be somebody from the street. There's quite a few guys getting cut. Seth Williams just got cut from Auburn. And Antonio Gandy Golden out of Liberty, he was just cut as well, a 4th-round pick in 2020. So there's a lot of guys out there. There's going to be 864 cuts in total, so there's going to be plenty of guys out there. We also saw wide receiver Lawrence Cager cut, and we saw Lamar Jackson, the cornerback, undrafted free agent in 2020, famous for that play at the end of the Raiders game last year, keeping the winless season alive for one more week. Lamar Jackson got burned by Ruggs for that last-second touchdown there. But so we also have J.T. Hassel. A lot of people thought he might make the squad. Offensive lineman Jimmy Murray, another one that we were toying with. Hamilcar Rashid, which is another surprising one. A lot of us were looking for him to kind of fill in that Carl Lawson void. I do think a lot of these guys, Hamilcar Rashid is in particular, I think he's a shoo-in to go to the practice squad should he clear waivers. Jeremiah Veloaga's also cut. Corey Levin, a lot of people thought he might be backup center. David Moore, who I'm surprised. I thought he was going to make it, quite frankly. And we have defensive end Aaron Idoye. So, and that goes in addition to all the cuts we made previously, kicker Nagar and some other guys. So, guys, it has begun. What do you think? What do you think so far? The saddest one of all. The saddest one of all. Say it isn't so. Kenny Yeboah was cut. I can't believe it. I can't believe guys like Ryan Griffin and Daniel Brown have stuck on the roster longer than Kenny Yeboah. I know at this point it doesn't really mean anything, but it does to a degree. It means they made their decision on Kenny Yeboah. They were comfortable with that choice over Daniel Brown. I just don't like it. I don't like it. Now, I support our general manager and the staff. I do. I don't like it nonetheless. I don't like it. Kenny Yeboah has been cut. I hope he clears waivers and that they can bring him back, because when Ryan Griffin, whoever gets hurt again, he'll be able to be signed back up to the 53-man roster. But here's the interesting thing about that. Jacob Hollister, the tight end, was also just cut from the Bills squad. He did pretty well in Seattle the last 2 years, and he might be a guy they want to bring in. He's a proven tight end. Also, another tight end, Ryan Izzo, was cut from the Texans. So these are guys that the Jets might just see more in for this year than Kenny Yeboah. Again, I think they're going to try to squeeze him on the practice squad. I don't know if he'll clear waivers or not. Me personally, I don't think he will, but as is standard every year, I'm wrong. So this is the time of year I'm wrong a lot, man. It's like I find it difficult not to think with my heart sometimes. But let's hope Kenny Yeboah and Lawrence Cager and Rashid can make it to the practice squad. That would be great. So what do you think, man? Are you upset? Are you bummed? How many of you are going to say, we told you Kenny Yeboah wasn't making it? I know I already got a few of those DMs and texts and Jetnation, all that kind of stuff. So let me know what you think, man. There are more coming. Let's see what happens. Are you okay? Are you mad about Cager? Did you think Lamar Jackson, Hamilcar Rashid? What do you think? JT Hassel? They're all gone. Oh my God. Sorry, update. As I was about to release the vid, some news came down the pike. It seems I was right about at least one thing. Chris Herndon has been traded to the Minnesota Vikings. This tight end thing is getting interesting to me, man. I think they're going to bring in Hollister or somebody like that. That's just what I think. I find it hard to believe we're going in with Croft, Griffin, and Brown. Who knows? But Chris Herndon, no longer a New York Jet. Terms of the deal were not yet disclosed. But here goes Joe Douglas recouping his pick. I'd love it to be a 6th round pick or higher. I don't think it is. I think it's probably maybe a 6th or a 7th in 2023 kind of a thing. But anyway, there you go. What do you think about Herndon? He's gone. This is a major shakeup, man. We got some shaking up going on right now. So let me know in the comments what you think about Yeboah, JT Hassel, Josh Johnson, and now Chris Herndon. So let me know in the comments. I'll get back with you soon. Go Jets.